Hey, Brown Sugar, can you see me? Can you hear me and see me okay? Okay. Hey, can you see me and hear me okay? Okay, cool. I don't know who else is in here. I just opened it up. I don't know how long I'll be able to talk to you. They're loading me. Hey, son, what's up? I might be calling your people because this guy is really starting to get on my nerves, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Love the truck. Can't stand the micromanagement, and he almost got cussed out today. Woo! Hey, Shay E, what's up, everybody? Chicago BBW, what's up? Then somebody told me about Bebe or something, and I gotta go back and see who that is. Hit them up because I want to know how their friend is doing. All right, so let's go ahead and get the other stuff out the way. If you are new to the channel, please, if you look at this later or repeat it after it's done and view it, please go ahead and give us. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you uh if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs up in the word of D Boy Stance, because somebody else might like it. I love that statement. And if you want notifications, go ahead and hit the bell, so forth. Hey, DL Lieberman, what's up, baby? I just started. Right now, they're loading the truck. I've been here for about a couple of hours. I'm doing a dry load right now. Let me show y'all. Let me see, turn this around and show y'all where I'm at. So right now, I'm in Californication, and they're loading me with, I don't know, it might be some kind of petroleum oil based product. It doesn't require hazmat. They had a dock in the front, but they told me to come to the back. And so there's a guy next to me, and I just got through unloading my last stop on the previous load. Let me turn this around. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the issue and then get y'all opinion. And anybody else who comes in later and you play it back, just go ahead and put your opinion in the comments below. So Cat Eyes had asked me a question, and she asked me how things were going here at the company. So I kind of got off track off and on answering other questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw everything out and then I want feedback. While in that conversation, some other people have made some suggestions about companies that one of them I know was rated one of the best companies to work for, top companies to work for. I forgot what year. I think they had a couple of years in a row they were one of the top fleets to work for. And I guess she had a friend who became a lease purchase op recently with that company. Hold on. My goal in coming back to trucking was because I knew how it was run back in 2010, was possibly to go lease purchase. I obviously, like a lot of people, have used YouTube and other social media in order to research that. What I really like is it's your own business. I have a business background and I think that I could be successful at it. You just have to really find a decent lease purchase deal. Um, I have a cousin who worked for the former starter company I was with that is under $100 million lawsuit right now due to their lease purchase deals, but he trains for them and has done quite well. In a lot of the starter companies, if you train, you can make a lot of money. The lady who referred me here used to be a trainer for that same company and will be part of their class action lawsuit that they just settled for. Now, I was never a lease purchase with them. Reason is because I personally didn't really know that I wanted to train. It's a different group of humans now. No offense to folks. Folks are attached to their cell phone, social media, and like we got the kid who just killed all them people down on Colorado, and then there's a new one that I just posted. There's a brother who was, I think, driving extremely too fast for the conditions. Um, there was a bunch of issues, and he killed a family, I think, of four. He with his truck, he slammed them into the back of another truck and killed the entire family. So he's going to prison. Um, it's a little disconcerting, but I understand based on the company I'm with how this happens. Oftentimes, you have twofold situation. One, the driver is chasing money. Hey, Cat Eyes, I just mentioned you. One, the driver is chasing money. Two, the company may be putting pressure on. Okay, guys, I need y'all to hold on. I'll be back. Oop, well, y'all just gotta hold. I'll be back. I gotta get the paperwork. So I hope y'all hang in here with me, or we might have to restart it. Hang in here. I'll be back. Where are my glasses? Keys. Oh, there they are. That's when you got too much stuff in the truck. Be right back. Of course, I would start the live. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, thank you. Very nice. Okay, one, two, lift. Hey, people, I'm back. I'm back. My ass is fat. I gotta lose weight. And I'm thinking about going to get some damn sushi. Still haven't had my sushi yet. Hold on, y'all. I gotta close doors too. That was just paperwork, grabbing a load lock, and he was nice enough. He handed it to me. Oh, they so nice. He's even closing my doors. Thank you. They are so nice. I walk with a little limp too, but shit, better service than some of the. This is dry load. So nice. Well, I'm be honest. I went like 3 days without a shower. I've gone about 4 before. Thank you. Oh, it's the driver next to me who did it. He's being loaded and he was asleep, and they wanted him to move his truck up, and he was back there asleep. So the guy on the dock was working the dock, and be safe. The guy was working the dock, and so I'm gonna park here and talk to y'all for a minute and finish up my conversation because I got a little bit of time. Uh, and I'm heading over to TA or Petro. All right. Well, I knocked on his door because the loader was loading. So here, let me get the story because then I got to get to driving because I'm gonna get over to TA and I got to mail this damn thing. Hopefully, it'll hit this payroll. All right. So part of me wanting to be the owner was because I want freedom. I You see how the companies run and treat company drivers, which is kind of like shit in most cases. And they wonder why they have a high turnover. And a lot of times they have a high turnover because they treat drivers like crap. Some of it is somebody asked, we kind of dealt with this a little bit on the 411 about the political side of things. We don't vote, we don't have a union anymore. Trucking is deregulated, such as some of the banking that happened. That's why we had all that corruption in banking. It's almost like what we got going on with the airlines now that Boeing knew that those planes were bad, but she thinks I'm talking to her. They knew that the planes were bad, but they went ahead and pushed him out there. Well, I don't know if you see, a lot of people don't know the depth of this story. I listen to a lot of talk radio news. When the government went to do the investigation, they reached out to a third party. The third party that was supposed to investigate Boeing was a third party, all right, of a group of Boeing employees hired by the federal government to investigate themselves. Child, that's a conflict of interest. It's crazy as hell. Um, and so right now we don't have in trucking any representation for us. I mean, if you become an owner op, you have OIDA that can help you as far as certain things. They actually are independent to help owner ops with insurance, maybe tax stuff, and connect them. But it's Maisha. Hello, hold on. Hello, Shay. Hello. Anybody I miss? Hola. Hello. I'm in Californication. Anyway, um, the company I'm currently at is a small company. I don't think this guy has more than 200 trucks. Okay. I don't know all the history, but the name of the company is not his name. Apparently, and I don't know what's true or false, the lady who referred me says she believes the company was started with his dad and some other guy. And then he ultimately, somewhere along the lines, became the sole owner. He's he's definitely a passive aggressive individual. He is micromanaging, which a lot of passive aggressive people would be. And I have some passive aggressive traits too, but not to that degree. because I just tell you what the hell I think. I'm getting older. I'm 50. I love driving. What I don't like is you bothering me. I don't like a lot of BS. Um, and right now, if I tell you there's a problem, I'll tell you a problem. So when I left out on this last load I had, everything was going great. Matter of fact, got to the first two stops on time, even with the weather conditions being crazy. Okay. Um, got to the location on time, but the last location I was going to leave out of Vegas, and I left out by the time they got me loaded. I was like, shoot, they're loading me, and I'm supposed to deliver in Vernon, California. If you guys don't know where Vernon is, it's in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is not truck friendly whatsoever. You got to get in and get the hell out. There is not a lot of parking, if any, on the streets of the facilities you're at. A lot of the facilities will lock themselves up and close their gates. So even if I had the time to get into Vernon, but I had nowhere to park. The closest truck stop that I could have gone to that I felt was comfortable and safe is going to be TA or Petro in Ontario. Both are paid parking. Now he'll reimburse for paid parking. The problem was when I left out of Vegas, and I don't know if y'all know Las Vegas, but in Las Vegas, I was in North Las Vegas, and once you get to the end of Vegas, it's about I think it's called Prim. That shouldn't take you that long. My goal was to go from Vegas. I was going to go to Love's, get a shower, and then head on to Ontario. Well, and the Love's is in Barstow. It took over 2 hours from North Las Vegas to Prim, which shouldn't take 30, 40 minutes, if that. I mean, it really shouldn't take that. We went inch by inch by inch for 2 hours. Okay. It was insanity. We didn't start freely flowing until after I hit the agriculture and scale in California. And then it stopped up again. I have no idea what was going on. You didn't see an accident. You didn't see crap, but 2 hours of wasted time. So the problem was my load for the third stop, the last stop, was supposed to deliver this morning at 5 a.m. So I had gauged because I used to work out of California. Hey, African Violet. Hey, Judy Drone. I had gauged that I had three options. Option number one, try to get to Ontario, which puts me an hour from the customer. Okay. But I had to be to that truck stop by no later than 6 o'clock because if you go to that truck stop after 6 o'clock, it's packed. And trying to find a park would be almost sometimes impossible. Even trying to make a makeshift park might not be possible after 6 o'clock in Ontario. The next option would be two options. It would be go ahead and just stay in oh shoot, you have Hesperia, and shoot, I forgot the other one. The city right before Hesperia, and I don't know why I'm blanking on it. But anyway, there was a city right before Hesperia, and I don't know why I'm blanking. I'm totally blanking on it. To either go there, I can tell you which one it is. Barstow. To either go there, and then either go and get my shower and then head to Hesperia, which puts me an hour and a half out, or stay in Barstow and be 2 hours out. And any way I did it, I was gonna have to do a split in order to get to the customer. I just had no choice. Didn't matter where I was gonna do it. Well, by the time I got through the drama of the slow down, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, and got to Barstow, I realized I'm going to stay in Barstow because I can go into sleeper berth quick enough and have a split and try to get to the customer as close as I could, as early as I could. But it is Cali. And normally to get to a customer in Cali, you need to leave. If you're in Barstow or Hesperia, you need to leave almost double the time. So unfortunately, I wasn't going to have that. Any way it went, I was going to most likely run late on the last load out of Los Angeles. Which, as Trucker Bill said, he said, your owner knows that. He's full of shit. He said, if you've done any freight in Los Angeles, you already know it's just really a toss of the dice, depending on what happened. You could have an accident because people don't drive good in California. You could have backup due to traffic. You just know. So it's luck of the draw. So this morning I sent a message and I said, look, I'm leaving out here in a few moments. I'm 2 hours out. I've left the customer a voicemail that I'm going to running late. Um, and I'll head out. So this individual comes back. I'm gonna say something, y'all. I'm gonna say something. He comes back and says, why didn't you get closer to the customer? Why didn't you drive your hours to get closer to the customer? I said I got as close as I could, and the only option I saw available was a split, regardless of how close I could. I said there's no parking on the street near the customer, and the customer has gates. And all of similar to most places in Los Angeles, most of them gate their facilities at night for security purposes, and they don't want trucks just parking there. So just this is all text. He comes back. Oh shoot! I'll read it verbatim. Let me read it. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'll read it because I did check it. I didn't. I don't give a damn. Your shit will get parked. Okay. Hold on. I said 2 hours from final ETA, 6 a.m. to 6:30, depending on LA traffic. Left voicemail for the customer. Why didn't you drive down closer when you had the hours last night? I said no parking near the area. They lock down facilities in the LA area. When I satellite viewed the facility, typical LA area, there's no parking on the street signs in the area. Went to closest available parking. Also, Michael, that's his name. If I can get parking near something, I will. I will. My best choice was a split. Well, we're late, so I might disagree with you. I said, then we freaking disagree. This is who I'm dealing with, okay? You're not driving this truck. Every time I go pick up a load, I go to Tyson early or I call to see if it's available. Last time you lied and told me you were adding a stop on to the load, and what was the stop was a whole brand new effing run, okay? Playing games, and you got checked on that. Then you're gonna tell me when I got back last time, I guess it was supposed to be because what the lady told me it's one of his intimidation tactics. Um, he's gonna tell me leave the truck at the shop at the office and leave it there because I asked for an extra day off. So the lady who referred me said, quote unquote, she said I left for a couple of reasons. She said one, I do have some family stuff I deal with. She said, but that attitude is why I really left. She said that's another reason. She said I can't. She said I can't. She's a sweetheart. She said, and that's why right now I'm getting some money together. I'm doing what I got to do, but she's done. She won't. She's not working here, and they've been wanting her to come back. She did a lot of favors for them. I'm not a favor person. A favor shit, it means usually you're bending over, touching your toes. Okay. I want to do my core job once you leave me alone. I had to tell him because I think he's used to having drivers who go over hours a lot, do a lot of the BS. I don't do those shenanigans. I don't. So I'm not going to do that. If I go over hours, like I went over a little bit yesterday because I was 2.8 miles from the customer. So I inched over there, didn't trip anything, right? Because it was right around the corner. And then I just stayed there until my sleeper berth was up, and then I headed out to the next location. That's my choice. You're not going to connive me into doing that. And I'm not going to go hundreds of miles to get your load there. You're not going to call and harass me. I just put your ass on block. She said she used to have to block him. He was bugging her phone so much. I'm like, oh, hell to the no. This is where lease purchase and having the rights, what I'm looking for. Now, the last company I went to, the lady dispatcher, she was micromanaging and very similar to him. Okay, Shay, we might be on the same page because I really am looking at taking the truck back, making some phone calls, and doing this because my record is clean. I have no accidents, no incidents. I have zero. The only thing I got now is that ticket from passing the scale when I first started here, and that's so minor. Bill's trying to tell me to hang in, and plus he wants me to come over to the company he's at. They have something called P2P. It's like a drop hook thing. Drive in. I don't know that I want to. I like reefer. I really do. But at the same time, it is still company. That company, they don't harass. He pretty much he tells he tells what's going on because they realized they were losing drivers with this little micromanaging stuff. So they don't do that anymore. They tell them they are the captain of their ship. So it is a company I could look at. It is a very well known company. It's a furniture company. Um, But at this point, I'm getting over the BS. It's too micromanaging. You talking to me crazy. The other thing is, it is Lubbock. Lubbock is, and I hate to say this, y'all. Mo, just go on and go here. They are yes a master kind of Negroes. Okay, I hate to say that. I'm a West Coast chick. F a yes a master. Okay, I'm sorry. About the only person that's gonna possibly intimidate me is a cop with a gun, and I'm gonna comply and then I'm going to deal with it in a different way. Otherwise, you're not going to intimidate me as some white folks in an office that think you can talk to Negroes anyway because you got a bunch of yes, a mass of Negroes out in Lubbock, Texas. I'm sorry. And I see it with my father. I've seen him do it in conjunction when he was in a rental apartment. And I see it's almost like they kowtow. And I'm like, oh, what? Look, it's one of them. What's going on up in here? I mean, I'm a West Coast chick. Arizona has discriminatory behavior. It's covert, it's undercover, it's not blatant. And I had a discriminatory issue when I went to go get my feet done. We'll talk about that another time. I'll talk about that a whole nother time. But because I walked in a place and I could tell I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't supposed to be there. Bunch of white ladies doing white ladies' nails. And I said, ma'am, you know, I had to play it off. I said, do you have room for a pedicure? No, we don't. I knew. I said, well, that answers a question I already knew when I walked in the door. Okay. I already knew it was all white folks. There wasn't no Mexicans, wasn't no blacks, wasn't no Latinos, wasn't no Asians who usually are, wasn't nobody in there. I found a great place out there. It's kind of more pricey, but no. So it told me I don't come from that. You know, granted, have I been discriminated against? Absolutely. You can't be black in America and not just be discriminated against. You can't be a minority and not be discriminated against. But what I experienced was something different. So I want y'all to comment based on what I told you, what I read you, what I've described. Great truck. The truck, brand new truck, beautiful truck. Their trailers, very well maintained, whether I do theirs or the United Grocery Store people that they deliver for. Great, great. The equipment is maintained very well. Okay. The problem is him. And I deal with two people who dispatch me. One is a former driver, and he give me alone and leave me alone. This guy though, he was originally calling, and I had to finally tell him the last time when he gave me that crazy ass load. I said, look, I do my job. Basically, stop calling my damn phone. If I didn't do my job, if I have a problem, I'm gonna tell you. And you're gonna have days you're gonna be late. But I do my damn job. So stop calling this phone. You calling me is I'm not gonna kill somebody behind your freight. I'd already told you I hadn't had any sleep. We had already talked about the fact I really didn't want to go out till Sunday. You negotiated and say, hey, meet me halfway Saturday. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. I'm now doing my last minute stuff, and then you drop something else on me on Friday night at 6 o'clock, and then tell me I'm picking up something at 2:30, and then I'm supposed to also be somewhere. No, no, game over. So I had to check him then. So then he stopped calling. Then it's like this control freaky thing he's trying to do, which I guess he's pissed off because what he does too is that when his drivers come in, he doesn't really give you don't take time off. You do what's called like a 34-hour reset. He might give you a day and a half to 2 days, and then you're back out again. I was running like that the first 60 days. But then I need to get prescriptions done. I need to take care of some other stuff. Oh shoot. Sorry. I didn't see you. I was on the phone. Y'all, respond below. I'm getting ready to roll out and I will I'll let you guys know. Um hold on, let me see. I'll go that way. Go straight up. I'm gonna let y'all know. I guess he trying to use a scale. I don't know if that scale don't look like that damn scale work. That shit look old as Methuselah. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to head out. But put down below what you think. I'll probably do a live once I get to the truck stop because I'm gonna probably park for the night and then head out. But I'll do another live. Thank you. I'll do another live tonight. And this is some. Let me show y'all what I'm working with. Okay, y'all gotta see this. This is the. Y'all gotta see. Okay, you see the trailers up ahead. By the way, y'all see them trailers? I don't know if you noticed those two yellow poles. So I got to get through here without hitting the two yellow poles. Squeeze between the trailers. Gotta love Californication. Squeeze between the trailers, and this is a parking lot. So once I get on this little side street and strap up, put my seatbelt on. Anybody decide they want to watch and complain or know where I'm at and want to try to complain, do what you got to do. I don't really give a damn. Let's miss the poles by inches. Slide on up here. Miss the trailer by inches. There's something to do with oil. Make sure I don't hit the poles with the trailer tires. Ah, baby. Gotta love LA. And this crazy ass gonna tell me I could have got closer. Closer where? Where the hell am I park? What, Ontario? I done already told you I had to make a decision and trust my damn decision. I ain't hit nothing. I ain't tore your shit up. You should be. Look. I should be a winner chicken damn dinner. Crazy as hell. Yes, thank you, DL. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, share it out. And what I'm gonna do is once I get to, I'm going to Petro or TA in Ontario here to scale the load because that's the closest decent truck stop. And then I have to be somewhere tomorrow morning, which is about 3 to 4 hours away. And I'll probably just head out early in the morning. But I'll be back on Judy Drone. I'll be back on if y'all are up later tonight. I'll be back on tonight. Um, and we can go that route. But yeah, no, this ninja right here, he crazy as hell. He crazy. So, and God forgive me. I don't, me as a person, he seemed like he was a cool person. As a manager, he sucks. And I mean, I've worked with people like this. I worked in corporate America with people who were really cool people, but their management style was horrid. It's absolutely horrid. Um, some people just should not manage. What his best deal would be for him is to run his business in the background and hire somebody to be a planner and dispatcher. He should not be doing it. But he's so control freaky, he only allows his family to work for him and he puts all his family in the leadership roles. Um and I understand this. That's a trust issue. So somebody effed this guy over is what I think has happened. And so he doesn't trust anybody other than his family members. He better than me because I don't trust them ninjas either. See me, I would rather just go ahead, guys. I don't gotta stop here for a second because I gotta get everything together. I would rather go ahead and just hire some stranger who has what's the word I want to use? Some stranger who may have the actual skill set and make sure they do a good job and just do a background check on them. I want to hire somebody who knows the hell they doing. Ah, sorry, y'all. I've been meaning I'm gonna get. Well, I was. I don't know yet. I'll have to hold. And that might be why the Lord had me hold. Um, because right now I'm praying on when I get to Lubbock, whether to just go ahead and clean the truck out and be somewhere else. Because I do have one is a company position, and JJ Gaming knows which one that is. I also have a friend of mine who just went over to another starter company as a lease purchase, and I was trying to wait her 60 to 90 days to see what her outcome was, what kind of equipment they gave her. Um, Unfortunately, um, this shit is happening sooner. And right now, the other issue I have, I love driving, but I'm getting burnout on the company BS. So that's why I'm leaning towards let me get a um, work at home, or either work at home or get into lease purchase. My tolerance for the dumb shit has diminished. Anyway, y'all, I'll do a live once I get to the truck stop. Peace. Put the comments below on what y'all think I should do. Give me feedback. Like, thumbs up, and share